All right, happy Friday. It is February 19th. Glenn Stein, Realty Executives in the Villages, Florida. Hope you're doing well. And we actually met last week, last Friday. We were talking about market numbers, market update. Been doing this for the last year and really getting a sense for what's happening not only around the country, but also a lot of the things that are happening locally here in the Villages, Florida, and a lot of the dynamics that are taking place. And something I look at on a regular basis is not only the numbers on MLS, but I'm also looking at the national numbers. There's a there's a couple of websites that are really interesting that kind of indicate where the flow of people are coming from and where they're moving to. One is kcm.com. Keeping Current Matters is a really good source for macro information, like information that will tell you what's going on with unemployment, with foreclosures, where the market is going, it'll give you raw data, raw information where you can make your own decisions as opposed to somebody like me telling you, okay, this is what's going to happen in the marketplace. So basically what they are saying is that, unemployment numbers have come down since the heat of COVID in the middle of last year. And foreclosures, yes, there's going to be some foreclosures, but really the expectation is that foreclosures are not going to bring the market crashing down because the number of real live buyers are there to actually move into places around the country. And how that impacts us locally is that you get a lot of buyers that are buying properties, meaning that sellers have an easier time to get their home sold. And a lot of times it's so easy that they're a little bit nervous about moving and a little bit hesitant about selling until they find a place because their homes are moving or moving and selling so fast up north or wherever they're coming from. Most of the people that we get here are coming from typically New York, Long Island, a lot of people from the Northeast, the Midwest. We've seen an influx of people from California, which is actually a little bit unusual out west, and also Alaska, which is very unusual, but we're seeing that. And I think people are cashing out. They're seeing the appreciation in many places around the country and moving into our area. But one of those sites that will tell you what's going on wherever you are and where people are moving from is howthemoneywalks.com. Howthemoneywalks.com is one of those sites. But to give you an idea of what's going on in our area, let's see, where are we? We're about 6 or 7 weeks into this year. And I'd say 5 weeks out of the 7 weeks so far this year, we've seen an interesting dynamic, and that is a reduction in inventory in the marketplace. But something that's been going on around the country where the inventory has been going down, lower and lower and lower, many more buyers than sellers. Inventory's hard to come by. Homes are hard to find the home that you're looking for. People are, multiple offers, 20 offers, 30 offers, 40 offers in different places around the country. And in fact, I'm hearing stories of people getting into fist fights over homes. It's ridiculous, but it is something that actually true story. It's actually really happening. In Florida, and specifically in the Villages here, it's not something that we've seen. Occasionally we'll see a multiple offer situation, but specifically here, what we're seeing, we didn't see a lot of that until recently. A big decrease in inventory has taken place. And just to give you the 7-day numbers, we're looking at 35 new listings on the marketplace the last 7 days. So Friday to Friday, 35 new listings, 45 price reductions, 42 closed properties the last 7 days. And the big number, 70 pending properties, or 70 properties going under contract. That is absolutely a massive number. So double the amount of listings that have gone on the market, right, have gone off the market. So that's really what we're seeing at this moment. Gives you an idea of the trend is still continuing where, there's a reduction in inventory, which, it really depends. And the reason why I'm tracking this normally, if in normal times, I wouldn't be tracking this on a weekly basis, but we have seen a certain volatility and certain nuances in the marketplace from week to week. And obviously, if this trend continues, and to give you an idea, probably, I don't remember where this was, but sometime probably third quarter, I think this was, there was about 427 properties on MLS, multiple listing service in the villages. And 2 weeks ago, we were in the lower threes. Now I'm looking at the number now, it's 283 properties that are active on the marketplace. So if that continues, it'll put some pressure on pricing. I think we could see some price increases, especially on the properties that are highly desirable. They've got a view of some sort. They're maybe on a pond or a lake, where they've got some privacy. That's certainly a thing that could occur. And let's see, Rock, interest rates are low. That's why people are buying so much real estate. That's right. So that is driving it in a big way. And I think there's some other factors as well, but interest rates for sure. And if the interest rates did go up, I think we'd see a little bit of leveling off, and that may not be necessarily a bad thing. A little bit of a leveling off for a lot of places around the country. I still think we have a couple more weeks of this, and I think you're looking at a really, really tight inventory market here in the Villages, Florida. But if you have questions, this will be a short update for you today. But if you have questions, please connect with me, 352-572-3796. I'm the broker owner here at Realty Executives in the Villages, 352-572-3796. We can find the perfect realtor for you if you are looking to interview a realtor, or for either buying or selling a property in our area, whether it's the Villages or anything between here and Ocala. We also serve that market as well. So you can also visit our website here. You're seeing that on the screen, buysellthevillages.com, BUY, sellthevillages.com. And I hope to hear from you pretty soon. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Take care.